Innovating Education Learning World in association with WISE, an initiative of Qatar Foundation.
Last week we looked at inspiring projects in Peru, Finland and Jordan which won awards at WISE, the World Innovation Summit for Education here in Doha. This week we look at the other three. Many children end up living on streets, struggling with problems ranging from violence to no access to education. So, how does this project in Egypt help? We find out in this report.
Cairo is one of the world's most overpopulated capitals. According to the UNHCR, over 1 million children live on the streets. Even at night, they throng their neighbourhoods. Extreme poverty has forced many out of their family homes. They survive by selling what they can, cleaning cars, doing odd jobs. We meet them with volunteers from FACE, a support group for homeless children. FACE seeks to reintegrate these kids back into mainstream society through education.
I come down to work to get food because sometimes I don't have any money. Also, we help each other, me and my other brothers.
Every night, FACE teams meet youngsters on the streets. They're encouraged to play. Through games, they reconnect with education and learn the life skills they crucially need. The first meeting builds trust. Later, the kids are invited to visit the drop-in centre. Increasingly, the government is playing its part.
In our ministry, we have 37 foundation workers taking care of street children throughout the regions of the Republic. We're currently working on an evaluation of the infrastructure of these institutions, and we need trained staff who are able to attract the street children.
The kids tend to sleep during the day and be active at night, just when the city is at its most dangerous. The FACE team comes across a child hit by a stone. They treat his wound. Once they've won the kids' trust, the next goal for the FACE team is to convince them to go to the Al Salam Centre, where their longer-term needs are assessed. Specially trained workers evaluate each child's particular situation to find an appropriate care programme. Here, they can eat, wash, use the bathroom and even clean their clothes. Crucially, they also get a chance to play and learn.
We give them non-formal education and life skills. The life skills are used to protect the children on the streets, so we teach them about health, hygiene, sexual abuse, again physical abuse, organ trafficking and child rape.
At the centre, kids seem happy and gradually regain hope of a better life through this caring environment. They also get the learning skill needed to return to school and the opportunity to rekindle a desire for education.
Street children have no confidence in others because of what's happened to them in their family life before they ended up on the street, and also because of their experience with adults on the street, like being insulted, beaten and raped. That's why they don't have any confidence in their elders. It takes time to rebuild that trust.
Since 2007, the project has provided non-formal education for around 28,000 children and life skills to some 30,000. 113 have received education in a so-called child-friendly school. Life-changing experiences for tens of thousands, but many more need help.
Creative disciplines like music, visual arts, drama and dance have been shown to improve learning outcomes. But not all children have access to classes like these. We look at how one project aims to help in Australia.
Akot, 11, arrived in Australia a few years ago from Sudan. This inner-city district of Melbourne is home to many immigrants. Sacred Heart Primary, a public school, struggles to run music and art classes. That's where the NGO The Song Room comes in.
We exist because we really believe that all children should have access to creativity, to the arts, music, drama, dance in their education, and unfortunately that's not the case in Australia at the moment. Most children, 3 out of 4, miss out on that opportunity otherwise in their schooling.
Sacred Heart Primary has been participating in the Song Room programme for 3 years.
And, you know, we sing it at the start.
The workshops are free and delivered by professional teaching artists.
When we began the program, the students who all recently arrived to Australia They were really angry, tired, children with their defences up. And through the music, we've seen the child in them again, and we've seen them relax into being kids. And through that, they've been able to play, have a playful spirit, they've been able to learn, they've been able to wonder.
For Akot, playing music has helped him deal with his traumatic experiences as a refugee.
Actually, music makes me feel calm, and it's an enjoyable sound to listen to, and you just you feel happy, like if you hear like cool, relaxed sound.
Teachers at Sacred Heart Primary have noted that the overall academic performance of their students has improved through involvement in the Songroom workshops.
What we see through the research evidence on our program is that children who participate in the Songroom have improved school attendance, they have improved academic outcomes, so improved numeracy and literacy and school grades, and also wellbeing outcomes, so improved confidence, self-esteem and other wellbeing outcomes.
The programme starts with a minimum of 1 day a week for 6 months and can extend to 18 months. One milestone is this annual performance.
I'd like to be a cello or a double bass player. Yeah.
The Songroom has helped more than 350,000 students. The programme reaches over 15,000 kids on a weekly basis through its tailored workshop programme.
In many societies, girls still stay home to help in chores while boys go to school. We look at one project in India which aims to reverse this trend.
In India, more than 3.5 million girls don't go to school, the third highest non-attendance rate in the world. Not far from the lake palaces of Udaipur, we arrive at the village of Redwa Kalan, where we meet Jantu. After her father's death, school became a distant dream.
My father died when I was younger. As a result, there was no one at home to work. My siblings were small and my mother had to go to work. That's why I was kept at home. I was taken out of school.
In a patriarchal society where girls are traditionally looked on as home workers, changing mindsets is no easy task. But a team of young volunteers of the Educate Girls Foundation, known as Team Balikas, are now taking it upon themselves to do just that. The NGO fights to provide quality education for all girls by mobilising and leveraging public, private and community resources.
When I visit homes in the village, I have a lot of resistance. The main excuse they give for not sending their girls to school is that there is no one at home to do the work.
Team Balika spoke to my mother and others and convinced them to send me back to school. I like to study the English language. I also like playing with my friends in school.
Creative learning techniques, or CLT, developed by Educate Girls, help make learning fun for the children of these government schools. Training girls in life skills like communication and finance gives them a better chance of success in their communities.
The situation here in the villages for girls is that they are constantly suppressed. There is a lot of pressure on them. As a result, they cannot openly think or speak for themselves.
Back at the district headquarters, Team Balika volunteers are trained by Educate Girls staff in working with communities and in creating learning techniques and life skills. Team Balika also trains girls in enhanced leadership to improve their confidence and to make them better equipped to solve problems.
I would like to study and become a doctor, since in our village we do not have a hospital and people get old and sick and die.
Well, that's all of the 6 Wise Awards winners. So, what do you think? Do you know of any inspiring educational projects? If you do, share your ideas about them on our social media pages. Goodbye.
Learning World in association with WISE, an initiative of Qatar Foundation.